Hello, hello. Perfidious Pete here, reduced to nothing but drink and despair as I continue to drag myself across the unending plain of broken glass and rusted nails that is Rebel Galaxy. And if you've seen the last two episodes, then you know the pain of which I speak. To say that it's been a bit of a grind is a disservice to grindstones, angle grinders, whetstones, sandpaper, and people who clench their jaws when they sleep. It's just it's been ugly. And what's even worse than its ugliness is that between last episode and now, I've actually done even more grinding off camera to try and score a few upgrades. And not a little grinding, mind you. Yeah, all right, indeed, Mr. Bartender. Not a little grinding, a lot of grinding. Like, if there's a part of the body, I've stuck it against a grindstone. Nose, eyes, ears, scrotum, lips, both facial and vaginal, styloid process, hamate, perineum, pyloric sphincter. I mean, you name it, I've stuck it on a grindstone. All of it. I'm just, at this point, a bitter nub of abraded flesh, with an emphasis on the bitter part. But after that considerable and bitter effort, I have finally managed to upgrade the old 5 gallons of salt here with Mark 6 defensive upgrades, so that finally I'm to the point where, and I'm going to say finally again because it merits repeating, it really has been an unendurable grind. But finally, I am not getting instantly ripped apart like a loaf of fresh bread in an Italian restaurant when I get into a fight now. I've actually got some staying power. So what I'm going to do is pick up a few more missions here because while I have some staying power, I still don't have enough offensive punch to bring down truly large ships. Dreadnoughts really are a significant problem for the old 5 gallons of salt, and in order to bring those down, we're going to need more weapons upgrades, and if I want to avoid another Baton death march to deliver some stolen organs, we're really going to need bigger guns, so I'm afraid it's even more grinding here for the Pete. It's back to the old mission bay, and I don't even want to do it. So go fight pirates for 500,000 credits. Well, it is 500,000 credits, so okay. Jettison secret. This is in our location. Jettison the cargo. We can just go pick it up. Sure. And Corian standoff. A 3-way battle. No way am I fucking getting involved in that. What's Junior Senior? Lazarus Nova's Junior's first mission. He's in a bit of a spot. Yeah, well, he's going to die then. I'm not going to take anything that's very hard. If I take a very hard mission, we're going to get just ravaged. It'll be a Bill Cosby style rampage up in here. And I don't want to get roofied and fucked against my will. So you know what? I'm just going to stay far, far away from the cause. Allegedly, allegedly fucked against my will. Anyway, let's go try this Apollo cleanup mission. It is rated as average, which means theoretically we could do it. Then again, I recall a certain organ harvesting mission that was also rated as average, and that was an interminable nightmare. It just wouldn't end. It would never end. I mean, it was a Mobius strip of a mission. Yeah, distress beacon, you can, what's the words I'm looking for? Go fuck yourself. Yeah, that's right. Why don't you call up old Dick Cheney, ask Dick what you should do if you're distressed, and Dick will tell you that the answer is straight up go fuck yourself. Our engines are always impaired. Did discover a couple missions ago why it was that we were not able to outrun our foes when we were really only desperate to try and escape. It's because enemy ships are really fast now, and also we were hit with a leech turret. And basically at all times now in the Rebel Galaxy, we are under the effects of a leech turret. There's only leech turret in the galaxy. That's all that exists now. If you're not being hit by a leech turret, you're really not trying and or fighting. For instance, this Corian Light Frigate here, despite alright, what is fucking hitting me with the leech turret? Because it needs to die. Whatever it is that's hitting me with the leech turret, that thing has got to die. Because I'm not going to be able to move until Johnny Leech Turret is dead. So let's just stay here, fight this Corian Trident, because I'm pretty sure he's the bastard with the leech turret. Why is he invulnerable? He's right up against my broadsides. How can I possibly miss? This is as point blank as ranges get in the universe. You can't get more point blank than this. I'm sitting on it. Does that take care of the leech turret now? Nope, still leech turreted. Fortunately, the Corian light frigate was dumb enough to turn around. We're gonna go with the deflectors. Our new deflectors with the Mark 6. Yeah, they're pretty good. Yeah, the Mark 6 deflectors, they really take a beating. Our Mark 6 shields also really taking a beating. It's it truly is inspiring for the old 5 gallons of salt. I mean, if there's one thing Perfidious Pete can do, I could take a beating. It's my one skill. I know how to just sort of lay down and absorb punishment. I'm good at it. And the 5 gallons of salt, thanks to our upgrades, almost as good at it as I am now. So we're going to start using our offensive missiles more as well. These Corian light frigates really have powerful deflectors. That seems to be like the Corians' bit. Every race in the Rebel Galaxy, every species, I don't want to necessarily call them a race, but every species seems to sort of like have a bit. And when it comes to the Corians, their bit seems to be really powerful deflectors. It's like their shtick. If I could call shtick, I mean, if I could call a feat of engineering a shtick. Also, if your shtick is a feat of engineering, you should probably consider getting a new shtick. It's not really good. I mean, Laurel and Hardy would probably not have enjoyed the success they did if their shtick had been like, one of them was a really good engineer, and the other one was like fantastic at, I don't know, taking crumpets. What doesn't go with engineering? That would have been the thing. I mean, they were like an odd couple sort of deal. So one would have been like a brilliant engineer, and the other one would have been, I don't know, a painter. What's the opposite of engineering? Kind of a practical sort of thing. It'd have to be something completely and wildly impractical. Like a decorative pastry artist. That's what I'm going with. Somebody who made like designer donuts. That's hugely impractical. Also, donuts don't really fucking need to be improved. When have you ever been eating a donut of basically any variety and said to yourself, man, this fucking donut is terrible? Did you become a chipmunk for a moment there, Trell? What the hell happened? It's like time sped up for a split second, and for a moment I thought you were like going full Theodore on me.
Engines impaired.
Engines are always impaired. We're gonna need to kick on our deflectors here in a moment, I think.
Engines are no longer impaired.
Yeah, well, I'm sure there's another leech missile turret where that's at, so, you know. That's fine. We'll be leeched again in no time flat. On the plus side, we're doing okay. I mean, there's a lot of enemies around here, and it's real irritating, and I'm not sure it's worth the 500,000 credits that we're gonna get, or whatever the shit the payout was on this mission. That's one thing I've sort of discovered in the Rebel Galaxy that I gotta say I kinda don't like. The higher level you get, it seems like the longer every fight takes, and the length of time required to win a fight does not seem to sort of scale at the same pace as the monetary reward for that same mission. It's like you're doing more work for progressively less money. Alright, you be dead. Thank you. Oh yeah, sometimes it's profitable to delay. I'm not even sure what prompted that particular saying. Is that just like a Corian sort of bon mot, bomo, whatever the hell it is? It's like just a little nugget of Corian wisdom. Sometimes it's better to delay. It was definitely a non sequitur. That's the one thing we know. Non sequitur? Yeah, it's got that shit in spades, because it didn't make any sense at all.
Collision warning.
Are we done yet? I'm glad of the nuts and bolts, by the way. The most valuable cargo in Rebel Galaxy. Worth literally dozens of cents. Cargo hold full of nuts and bolts and a few thousand credits will get you a cup of coffee. Come on, keep firing.
Missiles inbound.
Yeah, missiles are inbound, because when are they not? This is the Rebel Galaxy. If missiles weren't inbound, I honestly wouldn't know how to feel. Oh, actually, that ordnance crate I do want, because I've used some missiles. And well, I just replenished it. How can you say that it's low? Make up your mind, you fickle mushhead. Is ordnance low or is it full? Actually, it is definitely low. I just picked up missiles, though. What was the ordnance crate restocking if it wasn't restocking my missiles? I'm genuinely curious. Yeah, could you just be... Thank you, dead. That's what I needed. I needed you to be dead. Give me this intellectual property, those data cubes. Is the mission over, by the way? No. The mission is definitely not over. Why is there still mission here? I really feel like this mission should be over. I have murdered the entire universe here. Mission should be over?
Exiting sublight.
There are no enemies left. Everyone is dead. Literally everyone is dead. Oh, I guess we'll go see what this cargo is. Oh, we have to do this same thing again. Fantastic. No, it's delightful, Rebel Galaxy. You know, this mission didn't take 10 minutes by itself. We should definitely go do another installment. And this is sort of a prime example of what I was talking about earlier. Yes, thank you for bringing me over to try and pick up cargo that is literally worth less than nothing. Bio-waste has a negative value. It sincerely does. It will periodically get you attacked by militia ships, and it's worth so little and so unsaleable. It has a negative cost. You're just paying to warehouse the shit. It's just taking up cargo space. What was I talking about? I'm sure I was complaining about something. This is Rebel Galaxy, and I'm me. Still, both true. Oh, yes, this being an excellent example of sort of my talk about the higher level missions and how the extra effort required does not really sort of justify the reward, or rather you know what I'm saying. I've worded it poorly because I'm salty about the Rebel Galaxy here and the fact that I'm gonna have to kill 8 trillion more fucking spaceships before anything at all happens. So, you know, yeah, I'm salty about it. Ordnance is low. I don't even, you know what? Fuck you and your ordnance. I don't even care. Have I been using them? I really haven't. Let's just fire all the ordnance now and get rid of it. There we go. Then you won't tell me that the ordnance is low. The ordnance can just be gone. How's that? Ordnance gone. Let's just go for that, Trell. Thank you. Ordnance depleted. That's what I wanted. This guy's just straight up ramming a brother. Hey, it's not cool, bro. Just gonna sit here and ram me? Alright, well, I can win this fight, so I'm okay with it. On the plus side, you're making it so that my broadsides literally can't miss. I do sincerely appreciate that. I'm also carving through you like a hot knife through butter. And you're dead. Thank God he dropped a bio waste. I don't care about your bounty. Hey, Rebel Galaxy, all I want, just make this mission be over. It's all I want. Make the mission be over. Don't make me have to fight any more Corian light frigates for not enough money. It's fine, Trell. The engines they're impaired, they're not impaired. It doesn't matter. They're all, just assume they're always impaired and that we can't move. We could effectively just sit at a dead stop. I mean, we're completely surrounded anyway. All moving really does is make it a challenge for us to shoot back at the enemy. We should stay still.
Engines impaired.
Yeah, no. Engines impaired. Thought processes impaired. Will to live impaired. Hey, you wanna maybe shoot a little here, ship?
Missiles inbound.
So what ordnance, if my ordnance is depleted, why can I still launch missiles? Can someone explain that to me? 'Cause look, there goes some more. For my depleted ordnance, I don't seem to be having a whole lot of problem firing ordnance. Putting it right into the side of this Corian dredger here, who has remarkably stalwart shields, I like that. Like unpenetrable ones. Impenetrable, unpenetrable. I don't know what the proper term is. I don't have a degree in English or anything. Me fail English? That's impossible. Just keep shooting, please. My eternal nightmare will never end as long as this ship is alive. Which kind of sucks, because from the looks of things, this ship is going to be alive forever. It may not be killable. On the plus side, it can't really kill us either. I mean, this is two immortals locked into a combat for eternity. Like watching Frankenstein fight Dracula. Neither one of them's going anywhere. It's just going to be fucking boring and really long. It's going to be boring for a really long time. That's how the Dracula Frankenstein fight pulls out. In case you were wondering. Also, spoilers against 2017 film Dracula vs. Frankenstein, which, I mean, I'm kind of sorry I spoiled it. Michael Bay was saving up for the announcement. He's like, this is the film the world has been waiting for. Dracula vs. Frankenstein. 7/7/17. Because, I mean, that's clearly the date that Dracula vs. Frankenstein would launch. I mean, you can't do 6/6/6 because 2006 was like a fucking decade ago. So I'm sorry, whoever missed the fucking opportunity to premiere a movie on June 6th of 2006. That's, you're never getting that one back. I mean, it would have been like a great date to premiere a horror flick. Is this mission fucking over yet?
Accelerating to sublight.
Nope, we've chased people 30 space miles away from the actual objective, and there's still a titanic horde of whatever the shit this is over here, waiting to die. 500,000 credits, folks. 500,000 credits. That's what we're gonna get for this.
Missiles inbound.
500,000. Which at this point is about 1/5 of an upgrade, roughly. We need new weapon platforms for the big plasma turrets that we favor for this particular vessel. It costs about 2.5 million credits, so the last roughly 15 minutes has gotten us a quarter of a way to one turret. Yeah, that's your time to return ratio. Honestly, what I mostly did, just as a tip for anyone else who's considering the Rebel Galaxy grind, dead drop missions,
Collision warning.
still as good as ever, actually. Dead drops are the way to go. You can get 500,000 credits for a dead drop, and if you're running through them good, you can do a dead drop mission in about 8 minutes. So, you know, just maybe do that. If the mission doesn't say dead drop on it, it's almost worth the time to fly to another station and try and find a dead drop mission, because it is going to save you time.
Missiles inbound.
Despite the fact that you have to waste time literally flying somewhere else to get the mission, all in all, it's gonna, trust me, it's gonna save you time. You'll be glad you made the effort.
Engines are no longer impaired.
Yeah, can this mission just be
Missiles
over?
inbound.
How is that guy
Engines
not dead,
impaired.
by the way?
Collision warning. Engines
He's just
are
gonna
no
keep
longer
leech turret me,
impaired.
right? Can we get into range? No, because leech turrets are... Please, guns, start shooting.
Engines are no longer impaired.
Yeah,
Engines impaired.
Oh, there it is. Please.
Satellite boosters
We gotta
depleted.
spit on this guy to kill him. Any source of damage will do the trick.
Mission complete.
Thank fucking Christ. 540,000
Engines are no
credits
longer
is what we got
impaired.
for that shit. 540,000 credits, folks.
Accelerating
540.
to sublight.
Yeah, I'm as disappointed as you are. We do have this other mission, which is actually... Oh, wait, that's our in-game mission, which we definitely can't do, because mission difficulty, despite our upgrade, still says very high. I guess we'll go try Jettison Secret. Maybe the Jettison Secret won't take that long. Maybe we can just fly in and go, oh, there it is. Look, it's pictures of him wearing girl clothing. You know, that's not really that big of a secret, dude. You could have just probably been like, yeah, once in a while, you know, I wear a pretty dress. What's wrong with that? I don't think anybody would have frowned upon it. Just been like, oh, you know, sure, he's a dude, but that evening dress is, it's really stylish. It's a designer, and he kind of pulls it off. I mean, he probably could have shaved his legs, but other than that, it's a good look for him. You should wear an evening dress more often, dude. You have to be ashamed of it. It's fine. What's wrong with wanting to feel pretty once in a while? If you know what, if there's something wrong with wanting to feel pretty once in a while, I just don't want to be right.
Yellow.
Threat level is yellow. Grill Leecher. Well, I'm guessing he's probably got leech missiles, so we should maybe kill him.
Threat level red.
Yeah, threat level is red. When is it not?
Missiles inbound.
Scar is down. On the plus side, we really do pretty much just annihilate escort ships at will. We point a gun at them and they just explode. They don't even have a chance at all. And even these smaller capital ships we rip up pretty well. It's the dreadnought, like that one that's sitting back there, that we're probably not even going to be able to damage. I'm fairly certain that we won't even be able to peach through its shields. I don't think we're going to be able to. That dreadnought's simply going to be too defensively powerful. There's a Grial mine layer out here.
Inbound.
Yeah, you know, for a mine layer that seems to have a lot of missiles.
Satellite boosters depleted.
Shouldn't it be called a missile layer? The Grial missile layer? We're really taking an unacceptable amount of damage. That dreadnought is just not beatable for us. We're not gonna be able to do that. Also, what are we supposed to be doing? Where the hell is the mission objective? Can we just like go over here and steal something and leave?
Missiles inbound.
Jettison container. Can I just loot this and go? Please tell me that's the thing I can do. Just get it. Jettison container. Do I have to blow it up? There we go.
Inbound. Engines impaired.
Play Core Monthly. So we found like a girly mag. That was the big secret, huh?
Satellite boosters depleted.
The guy likes porno.
Engines are no longer impaired.
That's the whole
Engines
secret.
impaired. Missiles inbound.
Maybe he's in the porno. Is that it? The guy's in the
Engines are
magazine?
no longer impaired. Engines impaired.
Is this like a Victoria's Secret joke? Chicago. Play Core Monthly.
Engines are no
Okay.
longer impaired.
Yep.
Missiles
got it.
inbound. Engines impaired.
Yeah, the engines are going to be impaired forever. Trell! Really? Can you fucking lay off of the engines, man?
Engines are no
Just
longer
let it fucking
impaired.
go.
Accelerating to sublight.
It doesn't matter, Trell.
Exiting sublight.
Can I ram this container? Wow, these things have no health at all. Another play core monthly. It's fine. That one. These are actually the kind of missions that I've been having the most success doing. We're gonna do this entire mission in less time than it took us to do any of the other mission, I'd like to point out. And this one's kind of irritating, actually. I mean, there's a lot of crap we gotta do here. No, that's not it. Where's the rest of the mission? Is there another container that I missed? I mean, clearly, there's a mission marker over here. Alright, I'll fly through the heart of the alien swarm. I'm sure it's alright. This is also the reason I chose to go with defensive upgrades over offensive upgrades, by the way. Specifically so that I could do these kind of missions. Just go dash in. Please, somebody, do one of my turrets. Shoot the can. Shoot the container. Sounds fine, I'll just broadside it. An incoming hail. I don't want the hail, I want to... Oh, wow, Squidward's gonna ask me to drop my cargo. Yeah, just, hey, Squidward, go fuck yourself and never talk to me again, ever. Please. Now, we can leave, right? Let's just return to station. Engage warp, for the love of God. Get me away from these billion dreadnoughts I will never, ever, ever be able to stop. And just let me go back to the station. Thank Christ. So, there's the kind of mission that you want to prefer to run. Because as you can see, that one took about a quarter of the amount of total time as our previous mission did, and is going to pay almost as much. So, yeah, there you go.
Hailing.
Squidward, fuck off, man! What the hell? It's not bad enough you gotta bombard me with shitty cartoons and you and your whole SpongeBob and Mr. Krabs and Patrick bullshit. You're not giving me enough fucking trolling that now you gotta troll me in Rebel Galaxy too? What the hell, Squidward? One of these days, Squidward, talking about Italian restaurants and loaves of fresh bread. You know what goes really well with fresh Italian bread, Squidward? Calamari, that's what. Clearly, this warp was inhibited by a stellar mass and not the 8 trillion ships that popped out of nowhere to attack me. All of them garbage water ships that I can kill almost as fast as I can fire missiles, by the way. All of them equipped with leech turrets as well, just to make sure that we have to stand around and kill them, despite the fact that they have no hope in hell of ever significantly damaging us. Like, literally none. I'm not sure they could even pop my shields and deflector. Can we just go? I don't want to waste resources killing the... I mean, one, it makes me feel bad. Then again, what in the Rebel Galaxy doesn't make you feel bad? If the Rebel Galaxy, if something hasn't happened to make you feel at least mildly guilty in the Rebel Galaxy, you're definitely not playing the game right.
Missiles inbound.
I really hate that leech turrets prevent you from warping. This is stupefyingly irritating. These guys aren't even in range. And their leech turrets go 8 trillion kilometers, so yeah, still can't warp.
Sublight boosters depleted.
So we just get to fly the whole way there in subwarp. We can't even see the enemy anymore. Still can't warp. It's been some time since my game was saved. Dock at a station or store your progress. Now, thanks for, you're just spitting in my mouth now, Rebel Galaxy. I mean, that's trolling. That's straight. Trolling me like Squidward. Just like Squidward. You son of a bitch. You and Squidward are in cahoots. I know cahoots when I see them, sir. Ah, that's some next level trolling bullshit, Rebel Galaxy. And just when I think you're starting to get about as untenable as possible, then you go and you do a thing like that. I'm just gonna ram into La Plata Station, just in the hopes that I die. I just want it to end, Rebel Galaxy. Lately, the more I play Rebel Galaxy, the more I just want it to be over. Can't this railroad plot get on a non-stop track and just railroad me to the end of the game, please? I mean, could that be a thing? Rebel Galaxy? And just to get an idea of how much off-camera grinding we're going to have to do, by the way, we don't even have Mark 6 weapons yet. We have largely Mark 5. Why is my shield buster turret only Mark 4? I thought my weapons were better than this. Man, my weapons blow. How much are Mark 6 broadsides? 3.2 million. Okay, so, you know, that's a lot. Heat-seeking missiles, what are Mark 6s? Oh, meager 5 million. Okay, yeah, that's reasonable. 5 million. Okay, that's all right. Mark 6 particle laser, 4.8 million. So, yeah, you kind of get the gist of things here. I hope it's a lot of credits, a lot of credits, a lot of time we're gonna have to spend to earn those credits. But I'm not going to make you endure it because, fuck, one of us having to endure it, I feel, is probably bad enough. If you enjoyed this episode, feel free to drop a like down in the comment section. Of course, your support does really mean a lot to us. And if you'd like to see us get trolled by both Squidward and Rebel Galaxy simultaneously on a regular basis, might consider subscribing as well. Post new episodes every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Right now, however, I'm going to go drink myself into a post-Rebel Galaxy coma. Thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you again soon.